Looks like Obscurus was here. Sure cleared out in a hurry.
What's going on? We're not gonna... If you're still alive, get back to the firewall. Repeat, fall back to the firewall. Now, goddammit!
Guess I know where I'm headed next.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Touch Ninja, and today I have some gameplay from Dead Rising 4 to share with you guys. This was captured at a Canada-specific Xbox event that was held actually quite near me in downtown Toronto last year in the Distillery District. I live about like a half hour outside of Toronto, so this is probably the closest event that I actually have ever gone to. It was awesome. The entire facility was sweet. The setup was awesome. If you guys want to see some video, we did a couple of shots of the setup that they had going on. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment box and I'll mix something up together for you guys, showing you all the game stations, what they had playable there, what was available to eat and drink, if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment box below. But yeah, this is Dead Rising 4. This is the same demo that they actually brought to E3. I actually did not get a chance to play it at E3 just because E3 is basically one gigantic line. Just a real note real quick. So I found out this is, as you can probably see right there, that was a minigun. But because it weighs as heavy as a Snorlax, you can't actually pick it up. Unless, of course, you pick up the well-placed power armor that was right beside it in that purple glowing box. And in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you can see like the HUD. And in the HUD, you see that little purple bar. That purple bar actually represents how much longer the power armor will last. So it actually is not infinite. There is a timer for it, and you can actually take it off at any time as you want as well. Because if you do put it on, you don't have access to some of the other weapons that you may have picked up earlier in the demo or earlier in the game. So this is probably one of the newest things, is the power armor, which is... Power armor is just awesome. It's just comes out of nowhere, and I think that's what Dead Rising 4 really strives on. It's one of those franchises, much like Just Cause or like Saints Row. It really doesn't care what it doesn't try to be super serious, super serial. It's all about just having fun, destroying and killing and crushing zombies in the most creative ways as possible. You actually can pick up that parking meter while inside the power armor and start smashing zombies with that. I did that a little bit later in the demo, and it's pretty fun. The only thing that was absent in this demo was the crafting system. I actually did not get a chance to craft any new weapons, which is probably the most fun thing that you can do in Dead Rising. Just taking a bunch of random shit that you find on the ground and trying to put it together and trying to make some sort of weapon out of it. So normally this entire demo is actually supposed to be timed. There's supposed to be like a 12-minute timer on the top of the screen. But when the demo station guy wasn't looking, I actually went into the menu and sneakily turned off the timer. The reason I wanted to do that is because I wanted to feel like I could do as much as I possibly wanted to, take as much time as I want, get a good feel of the game. That way I can share my full experiences as much as I possibly could with you guys. And when you have like a timer on the screen, you just feel nervous that you should do things as quick as possible. And the demo ends, and it's just like the first time you have sex. It's just, yeah, it's over before you know it. So that's why I turned off the timer. And in terms of like what I thought about the game, in terms of gameplay, it was actually very smooth. If you've ever played any sort of Dead Rising game in the past, I think the last game that I played on the channel was Dead Rising 3 when it launched with the Xbox One a couple years ago. You'll feel right at home. The gameplay is pretty much identical. The only thing I would say is on a technical aspect, when a whole ton of zombies are on the screen at once, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zombies on the screen all at once, the frame rate does take a little bit of a dip. It's kind of, well, I'm not gonna say a little bit of a dip, it takes a big dip, and I decided to pick up this flamethrower right here because it's a flamethrower and I'm a Charizard, bitch. So yeah, the frame rate does take a little bit of a dip. Well, what I was saying, a big dip when there is a lot of zombies on the screen. So that is one thing that I do hope that they do address for the final version of the game. I want my zombie killing experience to be as fluid as possible. That's what I demand. So yeah, in terms of the overall objective of this demo, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to the fire station, and then there's a picture of some fire people that you need to take, and then eventually you leave the fire station, then you meet up with a helicopter, and then you fight Lieutenant Zombie guy. And that's pretty much it. And then for the rest of the time, you're free to explore and do whatever that you possibly want. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the extent of the story in this game. If you're looking for a game that has super complex narrative, plot twists and turns, and you have this deep emotional connection to each individual character, then you're probably in the wrong place, to be honest with you. This game and series is all about just killing as many zombies as you possibly can in the most creative ways that you can, such as with ice swords that are just randomly on the ground. And you go from point A to point B, eventually ending at point Z. And when you reach the end, there's probably going to be some sort of cliffhanger that sets up Dead Rising 5. And that's just the honest truth, as how I see it. But I wouldn't have it any other way from this franchise. But anyways, so that's pretty much going to be it for me for the commentary on this video. I don't want to over-commentate it, talk about random stuff just to draw it out. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay and the rest of the video. Stay tuned to the very end, because when we meet up with a helicopter, it drops off a shit ton of goodies for us. It's basically like a piñata. It drops off some vehicles, some pretty cool ones, as well as some pretty cool weapons that you guys have not seen yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this early look at Dead Rising 4. Let me know in the comment box what you guys think of it and what you guys are looking forward to, what is disappointing, if you guys are at all disappointed with the video. And we'll have a chat in the comment box. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. And as always, have a fantastic day. And there's the helicopter, right on time.
mention it.